Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be talking about the Red Earth Wave spell, and this begins on February 4th and goes until February 16th. So what's really fun about this wave spell is that we are closing it out on the full moon in Leo, which is really going out with a bang, or going out with a roar, I guess you could say. This wave spell has two galactic activation portals, one of which is going to be on February 12th, and this is going to be the Red Solar Serpent Galactic Activation Portal, which is guided by birth and ruled by the solar plexus chakra. So during this galactic activation portal, we're going to be working with that Kundalini energy. We're going to be really working with those our instinctual nature, our passionate nature, our sensual nature, and all of those beautiful energies. And then on the 15th, we'll have the Yellow Crystal Star Galactic Activation Portal, guided by universal fire and ruled by the root chakra. And so with this yellow star energy, it's all about beauty. So we're going to receive this activation, and we're really going to be able to tap into the energy of this activation by tapping into the energy of beautiful. How is it that you can make your life a living work of art? How is it that you can recognize beauty in art in everything that you think, everything that you say, and everything that you do? And how can you really embrace more of your star-seeded nature? Let's see, anything else that we want to acknowledge here? Before we go ahead and start reading, this red earth energy is all about evolution, navigation, and synchronicity. So this is about really connecting to the planet, connecting to and synchronizing ourselves with the earth. If we really root and ground into the earth, we become open to her guidance, and she's able to guide us through, to show us, to teach us through signs and synchronicities, through her own sense of divine timing, how it is that we can most effectively grow and navigate our reality, how we can actively participate in our evolution and in the evolution of the entire planet as a whole. The Red Earth Wave spell is the 13th wave spell of the Dream Spell journey, and it opens the Yellow Southern Castle of Giving, which is the 4th castle in the Dream Spell count. And each spin of galactic time is made up of 5 castles, and each castle contains 4 wave spells. So this Red Earth Wave spell is the first of the 4 wave spells that make up the Yellow Southern Castle of Giving. The Yellow Castle represents the Court of Intelligence, and it covers the 4th group of 4 wave spells, Earth, Dog, Knight, and Warrior. The Yellow Castle of Giving goes from kin 157 to kin 208. Through giving, the planetary kin attain the power of ascending. Let's see. In the Dream Spell Transcreation, the solar seal of Earth is inspired by the Maya glyph of Kaban, which exactly signifies Earth and also represents thought, knowledge, and science. Let's see. In the Dream Spell, the Earth is the solar seal number 17, and it is associated with the color red, being part of the red root race of the spiritual initiators. In the same way, the red Earth has the action to evolve, the essence of synchronicity, and the power of navigation. All of these attributes relate to the original Maya meaning of Kaban, because knowledge and science are essential to human evolution. The Visionary 1320 Dream Spell token is also an example of the spiritual science of synchronicity. And if we scroll down here, we get the affirmation for Red Magnetic Earth, which kicks off this Red Earth Wave spell. And the affirmation says, I unify in order to evolve, attracting synchronicity. I seal the matrix of navigation with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. And I will post, of course, the breakdown of the next 13 days. Each wave spell contains 13 days, and each has its own original or separate galactic signature. And we talked about 2 of those when we talked about the galactic activation portal days. So the breakdown that I link in the description box below is a way that you can move through the next 13 days, honoring each specific galactic signature and how it plays into the overall theme of this wave spell, which is the red earth. And we're going to read right here about the red earth wave spell a little more. From the Astro Dream Advisor. Red earth qualities are grounding force, synergy, centeredness, wholeness, synchronicity, galactic alignment, earth force, fluid world resonance, clue tracking, crystal healing, and shielding. Red earth is the access point to your natural alignment with earth force. It is the unus mundi, the point of perfect centeredness in the eternal present from which all alignment and magic manifest. And remember, this is the energy that we're working with that North Node in Taurus as well. Your center, the earth center, is the secret of gravity's magnetizing force. Red earth is the channel of harmonic synchronization that is aligned with the galactic heart. From the center point within self, you align with this galactic center and connect through your own crystalline structure to the larger crystal grid network. To keep this channel of synchronization open, connect to the elemental energies of earth, air, fire, and water, and the 7 directional guardians. Center yourself in the present moment. This is where you can most beneficially observe the synchronicities and revelations about your personal pattern and larger purpose. From here, your mind can learn to be keenly observant, allowing the larger pattern to take shape as naturally as the small brush strokes that eventually complete a beautiful painting. Sit in simple relationship to the earth like a poet enraptured in a forest. Be rooted where you are now. Out of synergistic centeredness, you will receive your greatest desires and open to the full flowering of the mystic power of the universe. This synchronization can be seen as the alignment of your personal myth with the greater myth of our times. Myth is the framework or story in which the truth of the cosmos is revealed in symbolic form. Utilize it to catalyze your unfolding alignment. By accepting your physical form and your growth process in this world, you access the hub of centeredness out of which all the truth and magic of the universe unfold. Ooh, very beautiful. So really connecting with the earth, being present, being centered, being grounded, being still is going to be really important. Really getting out in nature, working with the planetary forces and paying attention to those synchronicities and the way that you are being guided as your reality unfolds. So I think in honor of this energy, we are going to pull from the Earth Magic Oracle cards and the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Really honoring and tapping into that earth energy. All right. Clear. Starting first with the Earth Magic Oracle. What guidance do we have for this red earth wave spell? Yes, beginning just after that 2-2 portal and carrying us through that full moon in Leo, which I'm really feeling as an embracing of ourselves and our beauty, really a continuation of that new moon in Aquarius, right, where we're really stepping out, we're taking that center stage, but also a releasing of the ego and all of the lower aspects of the ego, and a merging of the lower, like a transforming as we are bringing our ego more into alignment with our souls. So we have invocation ceremony coming out, and we also have wind activation. Ooh, so some major activations during this red earth wave spell. And these activations working with the element, right? We talked about in that reading, it talked about working with the elements. So working with the element of air is going to be really powerful as well during this red earth wave spell. Really invoking the elements, invoking the power of the earth, creating some sort of ritual or ceremony, maybe utilizing the 4 directions, right? Really, any type of ceremonial work that you can do where you're honoring the elements, I think is going to be really powerful. Honoring and possibly invoking the elements or the planetary energies or any other energies that you want to work with during this time. It's going to be a great time for connection with our ancestors. I'm feeling as well that ancestral healing energy has been coming up a lot. So we'll be able to really tap into that, tap into our lineage. And really, it feels like an activation, a very physical activation of our cellular structure and our DNA. Yeah, and we have ocean, which is that water energy. So we got another element on the bottom of the deck here, reminding us of the ebb and flow of life, right? And allowing ourselves to synchronize with that ebb and flow. But yeah, I'm really loving this activating energy Invocation and activation too with the wind energy. These also speak to me of this energy of using our words, right? In invocation, we can speak an invocation, right? If we create a spell, remember when we use the phrase spelling, right? It relates to words. Our words are spells. So really paying attention to the words that we're speaking and what it is that we're creating with those. And being very activated by sound, by speech, by words, and communication as well. Really paying attention to who and what we're communicating with and what it is that we are communicating during this wave spell. Yeah, speaking our world into being, right? We talk about that all the time. I speak my world into being. Making that declaration of what it is that we desire. And then we have Green Man Synergy. And this is definitely a very earth energy here. The Green Man can be connected with Cernunnos as well, which is a pagan earth god. And then we have the Eagle Communion. So this is really beautiful. This is the energy of coming together, right? Communion with spirit, right? Having that synergy, that beautiful blended energy, that connected energy, being connected, synergistically connected with nature, with our higher selves, with spirit. There's a lot of communion that's possible with spirit, with gaining this higher perspective, right, with the eagle energy. Tapping into this higher perspective, tapping into our higher selves, and really this energy of the lower and higher selves, merging the lower and the higher, the heaven and the earth, right? As above, so below. There's a lot of that energy of really grounding in so that we can reach higher, right? The taller the tree, the deeper the roots. It's that kind of an energy. But really having a great possibility to feel tuned in and tapped in during this energy. And then on the bottom, we have Desert Vision Quest. So this is a great time to go on some type of vision quest, especially where you're utilizing nature, you're utilizing natural resources. For some, maybe plant medicine, any of those things. Going out in nature, fasting, any of those things feeling like really great options. All right, so let's get a little more energy clear from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. As we move through this Red Earth wave spell, tell us some more. Yeah, absolutely, because the wind, the air element, right? The wind represents the north when we're calling in the directions. And the north is that energy that also represents our ancestors. So that ancestral energy once more coming through very powerfully. As well as the eagle represents the east, right? And it is that energy of communion. Communion with the higher self, communion with these higher forces. The sun rises in the east, right? So really this brand new perspective and this deepening connection and ability to work with the forces of nature and to work with spirit in order to really create on a whole new level. Taming the wind. So this energy coming out, reminding us of the importance of creating that sacred space, that sacred container, that sacred ritual. Making sure that our personal space is a sacred space, right? Clearing our energy. So we want to stay really grounded. We want to stay really centered and connected. We want to keep our energy really clear. And we really want to be creating that ceremonial aspect, right? Really working with that energy of ceremony and sacred space. And that can look like many different things to many different people. It doesn't have to take any traditional form. The sun wanting to pop out there. We're not quite making it. Oh, but we do have these three coming out. All right, so we have the heart of the sky coming out. This is all about creation. This is about creating through the heart. Then we have the blade coming out. with the middle world. So this is that energy of truth. So this is creating and speaking and living truthfully from the heart. Bringing these creations into, this is the manifest world. The middle world is the physical manifest world. So this is also, with this blade, cutting out that which is unnecessary, cutting out that which is not in alignment, that which does not represent our truth, right? Really gaining a sense of personal power as we move through this wave spell. Got the lower world here on the bottom of the deck. So that would be the unconscious, the subconscious, the shadow realms, right? I'm going to look here. Yeah, I want to see if there's anything else that these energies want to tell us. First. The invitation with the heart of the sky is... The heart of the sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of the sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly and allow the universe to take care of the details. The heart of the sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it into the world of matter. So we're really being called to bring some things into manifestation during this wave spell, into physical rooted manifestation, to tap into that, right? When we have the synergistic communion with spirit, tap into that well of creativity, that well of inspiration, and really bring it through into physical manifested form. Speak it into being, bring it into being, call it into being. Take whatever steps are necessary, and if you're not sure what's wanting to be birthed through you, that's where this vision quest energy comes in. Let's see. Yeah, the blade is all about claiming your power. How are you going to wield your power? Any other energies here? Got the corn, so this is all about abundance. This is also manifestation, right? So a lot of energy manifesting, a lot of possibility for powerful manifestations. And that's where the lower world energy comes in as well. We got Earth on the bottom of the deck. That would be Carnunos that we were talking about, right? The green man. So his energy coming through twice. You may want to look up Carnunos. You may want to look up the green man. But yeah, a lot being brought into manifested form. And notice the crows flying above in both of these pictures. That's interesting. That crow spirit. Once again, the crow can represent passed on loved ones, spiritual energies, and we have the ancestors coming up. The ghost dance is all about ancestral energy too. So the ancestors, once again, making themselves known. Really making themselves known. Wanting to assist us in creating this abundance and bringing this into manifested form. Notice these are the two cards that represent bringing that spiritual energy into form in the physical. All right. So really being guided here towards the fruition of that. I want to check out this ghost dance card for you guys. But this is, once again, like we said, our ancestors coming through. Wanting to work with us, wanting to guide us. Creating a ritual surrounding our ancestors. This came up in the reading we just did, the live we just did for the Sunday afternoon live. I say just did because I'm pre-recording this because I'm on vacation. So this energy just really wanting to come through. Honoring our ancestors. So honoring our ancestors is what is going to bring through this abundance for many of us. Yeah, remember, we're working with the energy of red earth. Our earthly lineage, our ancestral lineage. That is the lineage that we were born into on this planet, right? The lineage that we carry in our DNA, in our human DNA. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful message to offer you. Medicine to offer you, rather. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Step into the abundance that is offered to you and receive the gifts they have of those that have come before you, and write a new story for your life. So we're really moving out of the old, outdated energies of our ancestors, the old storylines, and creating new storylines. But we're doing this with their support, with their guidance, wisdom, and blessing. Right? We're honoring them at the same time, because they've been doing this work just as we're doing it now. Yeah, I love this. I really, really love this. And I believe that the earth energy is all about manifestation as well. And this card, it really struck me. Like his eyes are so powerful. Yeah, I love this. I'm going to read this to close for you guys. Earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by the symbol that all creatures are born of the earth, and human beings are the stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it. Our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. When the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you are a part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassionate, reverent service to the world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. And remember, everything that we are gifted in this physical manifested reality is of the earth, comes from the earth. So when we work with the power of the earth, we naturally receive that abundance and that blessing. All right, we're going to close with a couple conscious spirit cards today, I think. It's been a while since we've used these. Clear. Let's get some conscious spirit cards for this red earth wave spell. Any guidance, any closing words of wisdom from our ancestors, from our team, from Source. We have Archangel Michael coming through once again with that blade, right? He wants to cut away what is no longer serving you. He wants to help you step more deeply into your power, into your strength. Card number 16. And then card number 26, Crown Chakra. I know I am a part of Source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So really tapping into working with the energy of that Crown Chakra. Possible activations of that Crown Chakra, right? Connecting us to that divinity. So we connect to that inspiration. We connect, as like we said, as above, so below, right? The further rooted we are, the easier it is for us to connect upwards as well. So by becoming more grounded and rooted, we are actually activating our Crown Chakra and our connection to the higher realms. And really cutting away all that doesn't serve, that may still be blocking that connection. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Throat Chakra, speaking our truth, inspiring others to speak theirs. And we have Integration, card number 44. I combine mind, body, and spirit, or body, mind, and soul, I guess it says on this card, to lift all of humanity into a new dimension. So really working with that energy as we ground, as we connect with the earth, as we become synchronized with her and we allow her to guide us in our evolution, right? To assist us in navigating this lifetime, this earthly realm. As we work with the energies of nature, we're also with the energies of our ancestors. We are going to be integrating. It's going to allow us to integrate a lot of the light codes, the activations, the downloads, everything that's been coming through lately. And all of that is coming through in order to assist us in our greater mission to serve humanity and the evolution of humanity. Then we have 23, the present. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. So we're really being asked to root, and this was in the reading that we did from the Astro Dream Advisor about the red earth wave spell, right? This energy of being fully present, of being fully anchored, being present on this planet, in this body, really learning and understanding. And when we have that galactic activation portal with the red serpent, this is also going to tie back into this energy, this understanding of the physical as a spiritual thing, right? And of like the power of connecting through the physical body and how we can access the spiritual through the physical, right? Through presence. But we have to be fully anchored, fully present, fully rooted in our bodies, in this experience, in this moment. So really working and bringing it back every time we find ourselves drifting into the past or the future, bringing ourselves back to the present. Really fully allowing ourselves to experience each and every moment. That's when we really notice the synchronicities, right? That's when we're able to pay attention. That's when things, if we're all lost in our heads and we're not paying attention to what's going on around us, we're not present, we miss the signs, we miss the synchronicities, we miss the guidance that we are always receiving. Then we have 1, Spirit awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. So there's this big energy, and this came through in the Sunday afternoon live as well for the 30th. This energy of bringing our life into alignment. And that's what that blade energy was all about as well. In addition to reclaiming our power, is really bringing things into alignment and removing what is not in alignment. Then we have Archangel Raphael coming to assist Archangel Michael this wave spell in guiding us, especially on our healing journey as we pursue more healing and knowledge. And that energy of air coming through again with the air elemental. I embrace the element of air and I'm open to all knowledge and wisdom. So there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom coming through for us, a lot of downloads. So in order to fully receive those, we need to be fully present, we need to be fully rooted and grounded, and we need to be fully open. And I think many of these downloads are coming from our ancestors, like we said, but definitely from the higher realms, from the angelic realms as well. So we're really being given an opportunity during this wave spell as well to expand our perspective, not only to be more connected to ourselves, to the planet herself, but also to our higher selves, our ancestors, our intuition, just deeper connection all around, and a lot of knowledge and wisdom, a lot of expansion of perspective and understanding, expansion and a deeper understanding and vision for our lives possible if we really work with these energies during this wave spell. And then of course on the bottom of the deck we have Sacred Space and Earth Angel. We are the angels who have descended onto this planet in order to help from the ground floor, right? We are the guardians of Mother Earth. And as we extend our protection to her, she extends her protection to us. So really, the sacred space is all about finding peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. So let Mother Earth nurture you over the next 13 days as you nurture her, and allow your awareness to gently blossom and expand. Connect with your ancestors, clear your energy, clear your space, find that sacred space to come and return to again and again. Come back, always bring it back to the present moment, right? There's a deeper sense of connection with the self, like we talked about, really stepping into our personal power and our ability to create and manifest abundance. A lot of beautiful manifestation energy that we've seen here. All right, I love you guys. If you like this video, hit that like button, drop a comment down below and let me know. There are links below to donate if you feel so moved to donate to the channel. My email is also down below with a list of the different services that I offer. If you would like to do any one-on-one work with me, please reach out and we can set that up. You guys are amazing. I love you. I appreciate you. I don't know if I've said that enough times. I don't think I could possibly say that enough times, but it is so incredibly true. You are so beautiful, and I hope you have a beautiful wave spell.